Hello and welcome to another commentary of Rome Total War 2. Today I'm bringing to you a 1v1 battle on large funds on a map located in the area around Alexandria. I'm going to play Epirus and my opponent is going to play the Macedons. My army, as you can see here, consists out of 3 units of mercenary archers at the front. The second or main line in this case are 6 hoplites units in the middle, supported by 1 Hellenic Royal Guard, which is my general. On each flank I have 1 unit of mercenary Italian swordsmen, both up to levels. And again on each flank I have 1 unit of Epirus companion cavalry and 1 citizen cavalry. My opponent, he chose to bring 5 units of pikemen, which I think is his main line. Behind that he has 1 unit of shield bearers with 2 chevrons upgrade. His general is a royal peltist unit and he supports that by another 2 units of royal peltists. His ranged component consisted of 3 mercenary Cretan archers, the same unit that I have, and his cavalry component is 3 units of citizen cavalry. So what my plan initially was, before I saw my opponent's army, is to deploy about here in the middle and let my hoplites hold the line, while my archers either attack them from behind of my troops, so just shoot over their heads into the enemy, or manage to go in the back of the enemy and shoot them from the back. And while all of this would happen, I was planning to use my Italian swordsmen and cavalry units to break them by charging into the back line. But when I saw my opponent's army, I was a bit scared because at first I haven't played much Rome. Secondly, to charge pikemen head on is suicidal as soon as they have their pikes down. So I wasn't really sure what to do there because we have both, I think, the same amount of units, but I can't take them head on. So I would either need to charge them while the pikes are still up and hope that he doesn't get them down in time, or I would need to pin one down and charge from the back. And another thing that was a bit bad for me is his ranged component is much stronger. Yes, we have both the same amount of archers, but he also has royal peltists. And these royal peltists are not only good in throwing their spears, but are also very, very strong in melee combat. So I wasn't really sure what to do against them. If he would have decided to constantly use their throw weapons, but as you will see, he's unfortunate for me deciding to charge me. The only advantage that I have going for me is the cavalry component, where I have 2 citizen cavalry and 2 Epirus companion cavalry units, while he only has 3 of the citizen cavalry. So yeah, we both try to adjust to each other's formation. Soon you will see me pulling down all my archers to my left flank, because this is where my opponent's firepower is concentrated at. Yeah, let's forward this a bit, because it's just slowly marching towards each other. And I was still not really sure about what to do. And as you can see here, now I'm going to focus my fire on these royal peltists, because firstly I wanted to get them out of the way, and secondly it's his general, so every loss there is quite a good one. But I'm taking heavy losses with my Cretan archers here. You can see already 20 men gone. And by the end they reach the back of my lines, there will be half of the unit lost. So that was really not the fight I was hoping for. But it was to be expected that he wins the ranged units fight. And yeah, now you can see me, I engage everywhere. I get his hoplites very, very nicely into the front while they still didn't deploy their pikes. Here I was forced to just engage these peltists and leave this one out of, yeah, without any units. I couldn't pin them down. My cavalry engages here, pins the citizen cavalry down of his, so they didn't just sweep through here and take out all of my archers. 1 unit of my archers is lost though, because his Cretan archers just shot at them constantly and made them rout. My leftover mercenary archers are going to attack these units from the back now. So I get some nice shots of their flank. On my right flank I'm using my cavalry to engage the citizen cavalry, and this shield bearers I'm going to engage with my Italian swordsmen. I didn't want to engage this cavalry unit here. I actually planned on sweeping over here and cleaning up his ranged component, but unfortunately didn't work out. And as you can see now, on the left flank the cavalry fight is going well, but everything else is going fairly bad for me. He's rolling over my left flank, killing one unit after another. The right flank I'm winning, but it's just a matter of time until he rolls over the complete left flank, then he could just take me out completely. And again you can see my opponent threatening to charge me with his peltasts, but then turning around and allowing me to shoot in his back very nicely. I'm very happy about that, because this is probably what gave me the advantage in the end. Here you can see me, I used my 2 citizen cavalry units to pin down his general, and my Aspis companion cavalry I'm using to clean up his archers, because they are already in my back here and threatening to shoot at, in the backside of my general, and this is really not where I want them to be. Now my archers, after shooting the whole time in the back of the enemy line, causing him quite few losses, he decides to use the Royal Peltast units to charge them. I think this was the right decision, because it stops me from firing at him, and it only costs him 1 unit to keep 2 busy. As you can see, I won the cavalry fight on the right flank as well. The shield bearers are winning against my Italian swordsmen, but I have to my advantage that nearly all of his archers are gone. One unit is left now, and I'm attacking his general with cavalry. Yes, it's not the best fight because here's a unit of pikemen, but these pikemen, yes, they do have their pikes down, but there are only 20 men left, and they are standing in a very lovely formation for me, with the back to their general who just got killed. So this is going to cause them quite a big morale penalty. And as you can see, the Royal Peltasts, who are charging into my archers, decided otherwise and went back, and they went from 60 men to 35 just from the fire they took in their back. So yeah, all in all it's going fairly well now. This Italian swordsman unit is losing and going to rout soon, and he won the right flank now as well by breaking through in the middle. My general just won his fight. He didn't lose 1 man, so that was quite nicely done. I form him as a shield there, just deploying his pikes. I won my left flank. His last units of pikemen routes as I charge at them, and yeah, it's a mass rout now because I have the superior numbers and his units decide it's not worth fighting anymore. And these shield bearers, yes, they did win their fight, but the rest of my opponent's lineup didn't hold. So yeah, this charge in the back seals the deal, and I won that battle. I was quite happy with this one because I haven't played Epirus before, and as you can see, my general, he got 40 kills, which is, I guess, okay. My cavalry unit, though, they got most of my kills, where I was very happy about, because I think I did use them quite effectively, and 2 of my mercenary Cretan archers didn't achieve anything really with 18 kills together, but therefore the 1 unit I used properly that got 118 and hardly lost anyone, if not no one. So they were really worth their money. All the other units, yes, they got 72 kills, 67, 47, but they really didn't achieve that much, but they held the line for me to be able to engage with my cavalry and let my archers deal the damage. On my opponent's side, on the other hand, his Royal Peltasts did very well with 70, 120 and 70 kills. His archers did kinda better than mine. I mean, they got more kills individually, but in total I was still had an advantage there because I managed to shoot in his back, which he tried to do but lost his archers in the process. His pikemen didn't achieve anything really, but this was all due to the fact that he didn't manage to deploy them in the phalanx. If he would have gotten his pike down while I charged at him, I think this battle would have turned quite badly into his favor. But yeah, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to play with me or have any helpful comments, then leave them down below in the comments, and see you next time.